tell you, this crowd is making it so I can hardly hear my own voice. They are indeed raring to go. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the New York Mets and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And you can see the results right there. It's been about what we'd expected up to this point. Very tightly played, very tightly contested series so far. It sits at 2-1 right now, but I've got a feeling it's going to take at least 6 games, maybe even all 7 games to decide a winner in this one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. Nathan Mosher is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Daniel Murphy makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball 1 as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
First pitch of the night, that home plate umpire's already letting you know what kind of game it's going to be.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And that misses, 2-1. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Come on. Ready with the 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Two. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
And that's one of the questions we'll ask as this night goes on. Can he wind up putting guys away with that fastball? Now, I think he gave a pretty clear indication, one batter into the ball game. He brought his good stuff with him tonight.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. Van Dyke is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Michael Lee get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Now the 3-0 offering. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
I almost got him to go around there. The question will be, did he break the plane? And show motion says that's awfully close. You know, I don't know if you can definitely say either way, but he's going to take first base regardless.
Stepping in now, number 3. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your time to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The next pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Waits, now the pitch. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Full count pitch on its way. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Number 30 will get his first opportunity now. First pitch on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Set, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on, missed, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Donnie Larson will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Here it comes. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Showtrack, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first 2 pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the one pitch that's out of the strike zone.
Number 27 will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
And that fastball his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
2-0 count. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here it comes. 2-1. Lined into left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will ease in there with the first hit of Game 4. It's a double.
I'll tell you what, if you hit a ball that the shortstop jumps for, and then it winds up going all the way to the wall, you know you smoked that thing. This is a rocket, and it's going to zip right through the alley and allow him to get into second base easily.
Number 22 will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set now to pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here comes the 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. We'll try again, 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Two pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
He'll be disappointed with that at-bat, but potentially the saving grace might be that he got to see a lot of pitches here in the first inning, so we'll have a good idea of what's to come later on.
A.J. Metcalf will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Now here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter. Probably not.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here comes the 3-0. A strike, and it's 3-1.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Here he comes on 3-1, and he misses ball 4. Roger Doran will get his first shot at it here. First pitch coming. Too low, 1-0. Pause, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
A 2-1 offering. 2-1 pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. We played an inning. No score. David Lee leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Shortstop, David Lee.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Now the pitch. Grounded, foul. Now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here comes a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate in show motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
In now, Michael Kadire, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. "1-0 on the way. And this will be fouled away. "1-1 on the way. Fouled back. Now the 1-2. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Over to his left. He's up with it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Kadire, and there are 2 away.
Batting in, the catcher, number 36.
Brian McCann will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, and you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long, so it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it matters the most.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 now to McCann. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good pitch there. That thing tried to come back but didn't quite get there.
The 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 2-2 one more time. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Mitchell Friedman will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
First offering on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 7, the shortstop,
Sammy Huffman will stand in. Here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-1 pitch on the way. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Lee Van Dyke.
Standing in now, Lee Van Dyke. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Ball 2.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and he's got himself a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Number 13 will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
First pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. We'll move to the third with no score. Juan Lagares will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Lagares.
Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Pitch on the way. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
Daniel Murphy will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Comes set. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
Now here it comes. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
3-0 is on the way. That one's in there. 3-1. Now here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Number 27 has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Number 13 makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 13.
Now the first pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Now the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here comes a 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough of trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Into the box, Donnie Larson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Here it comes. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Hey, if you like a good pitcher's duel, it looks like we've got one brewing right here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third, and both of these guys look like they have their good stuff.
Number 27 will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
And the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Michael Lee will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Michael Lee.
Now here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here it is, the 3-0. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Now batting, number 3.
And if you're going to let loose on a 3-0 pitch, that's the kind of swing you want to have. You know, he didn't get all of it, but that's a pretty healthy cut and the right time to take it.
Into the box now, number 3. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-0 home. Chopper foul. Here's the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Open your eyes, huh?
Now the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and there are 2 down. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
1-0.
Now the pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Here comes the 2-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stand. Here comes the 2-1. To 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Van Dyke will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Number 22 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
For the Indians, third baseman, number 22.
Now here it comes. Circle change, too low, ball 1. One 0 pitch now. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Lee retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for route number 1.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
A.J. Metcalf will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Roger Doran will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. David Lee will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
First pitch coming. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Michael Kadire will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Breaking ball there as that's fouled away for the first strike. The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitch on the way. Fouled back. The next 0-2. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Wow, He's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Brian McCann will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
The 1-0 now to McCann. Look out, 2-0 now.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here comes the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
The 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, 2-way, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So, at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
Juan Lagares will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. He's ready. Now the pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Mitchell Friedman will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Mitchell Friedman.
And here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Ball 2. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Well, broken bat, little looper down to third. Keeping your focus on the baseball is the thing you have to do here, which is easier said than done when you've got a flying projectile heading your way. But he takes this one in, no problem.
In now, Sammy Huffman. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Here it comes. Line hard to center field. And that is going to be a base hit.
You know, that's what they needed. It's just a one-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Jay Lee is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Lee Van Dyke will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. On the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. Just come right after him.
The 2-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw into third. And Kadyr's throw is too late. He's safe at third base.
And this usually stems from a guy that's sitting on a fastball. So when he gets that changeup, normally he's so far out on his front foot, he'll just hook it foul. But instead, this time he's able to stay back, keep his hands back just long enough to keep this one fair right down the line.
Stepping in now, number 13, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Hitters count 2-0. Swing and a ball hit foul, as this will find the seats in right. Now the 2-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. 3-1 on the way. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Donnie Larson will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses 1-1.
If he thought he was in a mess when he came into the game, he's really in a mess now.
Here comes the 1-1. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
But in a game like this, you had to figure that a manufactured run was going to be how we finally opened our scoring. Good work there to drive him in.
number 27. Let's see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Here's the first offering. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's a chopped foul. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Daniel Murphy will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Now the 2-0. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce. The 3-1 is on the way. And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
3-2, here it is. Oh, and the curveball hung a bit as this is lined into left, a leadoff single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. From the stretch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Here comes the 1-2. Got him.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. And he's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Michael Lee will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch. This is well struck. high and deep toward the left field corner. And that's off the left field wall.
And I guess here that the runner on first base is waiting to see if the ball's going to be caught or not. You can see it bang off the outfield wall, but that indecision is going to cost him right there. And this will wind up being nothing but a loud single.
Number 3 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch coming. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through. A base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Number 30 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Corey Kluber will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. David Lee will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First offering on the way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here comes the 1-0. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But it'll kick off the scoreboard out there in left. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
I'd like to say that this is a case where the outfielder just got to this ball much too quickly and held him to just a single. But the truth of the matter is, I think you've got to be standing on second base right now.
Michael Kadire will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Now the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. A big pitch here, 1-2. A double play ball to second. 4, 6. three. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Number 22 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, number 22.
First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
A.J. Metcalf will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Here's the first offering. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Wow, that is a very quick turn up the middle there. This is not a guy that you're going to double up all that often. But you see the good feed and then the strong return throw, and they're indeed able to roll him up.
Into the box, Roger Doran lays off 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
The next pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two.
Yeah, not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here's the 2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready on 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's the 2-2 home. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with another 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
The 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Indians fail to score. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here in Cleveland, Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Blake Stocker is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Blake Stocker.
Brian McCann will stand in, base on balls his last time.
The catcher, number 36, Brian McCann.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Right back with a fastball, and that evens the count at 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball. Keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's Juan Lagares. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
And the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. That's popped up now towards short right field. Larson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Daniel Murphy will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
2-1. Chopper foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Josh Edgen will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Josh Edgen.
Mitchell Friedman will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Friedman.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. So to get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a 1-batter outing.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 3-2. In the air to right center. Under it, Lagares, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Sammy Huffman.
Sammy Huffman will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. First pitch coming. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The pitch. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And he'll put this away for the second out.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Lee Van Dyke will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Hey, what do you think now, guys?
Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Matt Carpenter will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Designated hitter, Matt Carpenter.
Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Now the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. Started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
2-2 pitch on the way. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, out of the bullpen, he's faced 4, struck out 3. That's what you want from your relievers. You want them to come in and go right after guys. And that's just what they've done.
Michael Lee will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. And here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. Strike 3 call. And that is back-to-back punch-outs here in the inning. 3 in a row total, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Number 3 will step in. 1 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Number 13 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets as the lead remains 3-1. Vic Black is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Vic Black.
Number 13 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, number 13.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-0 on the way. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Get it out of here.
The 2-1. Right on the corner, 2-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Well, you know, when you're holding onto a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. There's really going to need to work toward getting a ground ball.
Number 34 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Donnie Larson will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's set. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Here he comes on 2-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
Now the 3-1. Hit hard toward the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Boy, and how they get out of this one with only one out on this play is a mystery. This probably should have been much more than that, but they can't wind up making the play.
Into the box now, number 27. As he'll take a look at ball one.
1-0.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's the 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. The Mets are out on top, 3-1. Number 30 will dig in, 0 for 2 in the ballgame.
First baseman, number 30.
Now the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball one. The 1-0 home. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. On the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. David Lee waits on deck. Here he comes on 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Here he comes, 3-1. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
Boy, if he can get him right here, coming back from 3-0, what a way to start the inning that would be.
Here's the full count offering. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A runner at second, nobody out. 1-0 pitch now. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
1-1 pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Ready with the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Van Dyke has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Michael Cuddyer will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch coming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Has a look, now the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. You've got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
A 2-1 offering. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
Here comes the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Here's the payoff pitch. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. He's ready now. The pitch on Cuddyer swings and misses here as he's down on strikes for the second out.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch there, 3-2. Probably would have been ball 4, but I'm not sure if I could have laid off that one either.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. So 1-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And McCann is going to wind up with extra bases. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's Juan Lagares. As the first pitch to him is a changeup. He can't find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. The 3-1 coming. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 20, second baseman,
Daniel Murphy will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First offering on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike one.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
2 men are on with 2 men out. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's now a 4-1 Mets lead. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
number 15, Paul Lee.
Number 22 will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
For the Indians, third baseman, number 22.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Lee is there, 1 away.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game, your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
A.J. Metcalf will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Everything's going according to plan here in the bottom of the ninth. Just an out away from wrapping this one up.
Roger Doran is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And put this one away for the final out, and the Mets are going to take a commanding 3-1 lead here in the series as this ball game is over.
Well, you know, it winds up taking 6 pitchers to get it done, but they do get the victory in the end, and so that's all that matters.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 4-1. Good night from Cleveland.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. Cleveland, 1 run, 5 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.